Hi, Coach Rick here. Okay, today I'm going to take you on a bit of a bike ride to show you a Weight Watcher venue that I'm going to be using in September 2026 and also the current one that we're using for workshops. Now I'm starting the ride at Mincinglake Valley Park. This is on the Stoke Hill side of the park, so I can go through there and then that will put me on Calthorpe Road, which then takes me towards the Beacon, which is going to be our first stop. Now I was hoping that I'd be able to use the original audio from the camera that I used when I was making the video, but there was so much wind that it didn't work that well, so I'm having to overdub it a little bit. Now, in this first part of the park, you'll often see people picking blackberries like that lady there, and it is a really good place if you want to just get some blackberries to add to your breakfast or whatever you fancy doing with them. Now, apparently Mincinglake Park used to be an old rubbish dump, and they've just turned it into this kind of absolutely beautiful, very, very natural kind of park. Okay, so we're coming out onto the main road here. This is Calthorpe Road, I believe. Now this area is served very, very well by buses as well, so if you want to come by bus, that's no problem at all. And they are the new electric buses that run along this route now, so that's good for the planet, isn't it? So just to get your bearings, if we were to turn right just here, that would go down to Poleslow Bridge, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to go straight on, and it goes past the Spa shop at Beacon Heath. Okay, so just as you come up to the Devon Yeoman pub there on the left, just over this crossing here is the Beacon. Now, I did have the original audio from this, but it didn't sound very good because it was very windy and there was quite a lot of traffic noise. But basically, that is the front door. We're going to be using a room called the Jemmy Dodger Suite. They're all named after biscuits. So you kind of go in through that door there and then you go around to the left and it's at the back. Okay. So the workshops are going to be starting here on September the 7th, 2026 at 5:30. So I'm hoping that a lot of people can come along to there. If you are arriving by bike, obviously I won't be when I'm doing it because I'll have my scales and everything, so I won't be able to do that. I'll have to come by car. But when you do, if it is available, I think it will be. I think we'll be able to use the bike racks down there. But I might have to give you a key code or something to get in through that gate there. As far as parking goes for cars, most of these roads around here do have free parking. So if you can see a space, it's probably okay. Do check the signs first though, because I know there are a few like residents only parking places, but certainly these ones along the main road, I think these are all fine. Now if you don't mind a little bit of a walk, and it is literally 5 minutes, possibly slightly more than 5, you can park in the arena car park. So to get there you just need to go a bit further up the road and then you turn into the first right, which is called Summer Lane. Summer Lane is where St James School is, and the arena car park is part of the whole sports centre, and also the ISCA gym is down there as well. Okay, so this is just going past St James School, and you've also got the Willowbrook Primary School down here, and then you turn into the arena there. There's usually always that van parked there. They've had some problems with travelling communities turning up there, and they've tried to stop that by putting that van there and also putting all these concrete bollards there as well. It's been quite successful since they've been doing that. But you can see this car park here is absolutely huge, so there's no problem at all with parking if you're happy to do that short walk, and it really is short. It's not far at all. Okay, so that is the Beacon. As I say, the Beacon will be starting in September at 5:30. So, as I say, that will be every Monday from the 7th of September. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is take you over to the Newcourt Community Centre, which is where Kathy does her workshop on Tuesday at 12:30, I think it is. That's the one I go to. And also Cassie does it on Saturdays at 9 o'clock in the morning. And it was actually last week when I was covering for Cassie that I actually did my first ever workshop there. So let's go there. Now this is about 5 miles from the Beacon, so I will speed up the video and just slow it down for any fun bits. And this is Whipton Village, so we're just going to nip very, very quickly through this area here. I'm not sure what this bit's called, but this comes out on the main road going down towards Middlemore. Okay, so any moment now I'll be coming out on the main road that goes between like Sainsbury's and the Middlemore roundabout. Now, obviously, being on a bike, I'm able to take a few shortcuts here and there. If you're going by car, the area you want to end up in is kind of behind the IKEA. Now, for anyone who was doing Weight Watchers in Exeter kind of last year and before, you probably know that up at Middlemore roundabout there is a Toby Carvery where we did used to do it. I used to like it there because like parking was good, and I could also just take my bike into the actual room, so it was nice and safe. We don't use the Toby Carvery anymore. Now, I'm going down Sidmouth Road here. If you're going by car, you'd probably go further on and then turn towards like where Tesco is. And obviously the fun thing about being on a bike is you can go up these roads that you can't normally go on in a car. And then there's this lovely little path here by Digby and Soughton railway station that goes kind of over the A30. That's just where IKEA is. And then we come out near where the Newcourt railway station is. So if you are coming by train, that would be your station. Okay, so we're almost there now. So I believe this road is called something like River Plate Road, is it? And then we turn into Omaha Drive, and then you'll see the community centre there. Now, regarding parking, these spaces here on the right, they are like resident parking ones. If you see a number there, that means you can't park there. So what we've got a car park round the back of the community centre, and there's also in front there's the large Spa car park as well. So you'll quite often find a space here, especially if you come fairly early. There is also a disabled space around the front there, just by that coffee truck. And if you want to go around to the car park at the back, it's great because not many people use it for some reason. So there's normally at least 4 or 5 spare places here. This is the car park here, which is obviously completely free as well. So do make use of that. So the actual room we're in is kind of directly ahead there. It's in the top right hand side of the building. It's the one there with the orange blinds. So that's called the Orange Room. And if we go around the front, you can see how to get in. Now, it is invariably the Orange Room, but there has been some other occasions when we've used the room next to it, which is a slightly smaller room. But if that changes, then you will actually see that there'll be a sign on the door. If you are coming by bike, you can lock your bike up here as well. And it's good because it's in view of the office, which is straight on. So all you need to do here is just go up to the door, and you'll see there's a keypad on the right hand side, and just press the orange key there, and that will buzz the phone up in the room and someone will let you in. So you hear the door click. Okay, so there you go. That's the Newcourt Community Centre, and I've also shown you where the beacon is as well. We'd love you to come along to the workshops. The workshops are great. There's a really good sense of community, and it's the one aspect of Weight Watchers that I really, really love, and it's the reason I became a coach, really, is because I just love the community feel of it. So if you can't come to a workshop, do scan the QR code up in the corner and join up anyway. You can come to all the virtuals, which are great fun as well. But I'd love to see you at the workshop. So take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Do subscribe to the channel as well. It doesn't cost anything, and it makes me happy. All right, take care.